Good enough. Okay. No, there are 3 more after this. Okay. Sorry, after this pair, I should say. I think we'll get 2 on the front, 1 on the back. And call that good. Mostly. This was fun. I'm going to need to strap those down, so I will. There we go. As I said, we'll put 2 in the front, 1 on the back. Technically, I don't actually have to do that. I could just put 2 in the middle and take 1 on the rail forks. But I then still have to get it off the bale forks. So, good. Okay, 2 more. Stab. Ooh, another close. Success. It's a success. We stabbed it. That's good. And good. And that one. Get the spike straight. Straighter. Gotcha. Oh, this is a mess, but it is what it is. We'll stick with that. Somewhere around the middle of the pack. Close enough. Back it out and take this one back to the farm. We are done with the class. Okay, well, I think generally a fairly successful day. Oops, apart from the odd driving into a fence post. But, we have fertilised our grass fields, or at least we will have fertilised our grass fields. We've sold the silage, and we did a big spraying contract. How's the tractor? The tractor looks fine. Let's have a look at see. Yeah, that's better. Okay, going forwards, you're good. Next. That's loaded. This one unloaded. So 31,000. What do we reckon? We're going to be at 90. Doink, doink, doink. And somewhere there. Great. 91,000 money. Awesome. Okay. And that wasn't great either. I am definitely having fun with those fence posts. Okay. Get to here. So yeah, one of the big mods that I wish was out already is the one that lets you level up the productions, because it would be nice just to pay for that wool production facility 2 or 3 times. I don't have to build another building, but it will, if I upgrade it once, it will double the amount of capacity for storage of raw materials and produce, and it will also double the rate at which it processes everything. Okay, you're good. So you're done, and you're next. Which would be nice, I think. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, a couple of laps of this one. We'll check the map before we finish the day. July 4. So next day will be August 1. New month, new growth. So I've noticed that grass fermentation, at least in bales, is less than a full month, because we cut this grass this month. And I think we cut and wrapped it on July 1, and it's ready to sell. I mean, probably ready to sell July 3 afternoon, but July 4's, you know, a good call. It allows us the opportunity to spray the field before we move on to the next month and the first stage of growth of the grass. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go this way. Why not? If I go this way, I should be able to cut it fairly close to the power line. And get my most of the field. I think I missed a small bit, but that's okay. We have used over half of the tank, the big tank, doing this. Okay. Actually, this bit here. That was a very close shave. And pull it all the way round so we get most of that and get stuck on the wall. Oh well, I'll back it out to here. We'll get the triangle. And then straight down here. Mind the gate. Good job. And mind the hedge with the fencing. Not good job. And line it up. Get that bit there. Yeah, problem with variable widthing a sprayer, at least on a UK map, is if you're using the central nozzles, you're still, the boom is still getting in the way of stuff. With a spreader, you can actually narrow the spread width, and it's fine. Alrighty. Field's done. Turn, 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 and go. Those gates are closed. So we managed to close all the gates. Gonna go in here, and I think been done. Okay, drop off the liquid fertilizer. On reflection, I could have combined that with what's already there. Probably doesn't matter. We'll use it eventually. And it's not like I've got 50 barrels of the stuff sitting around. Alright. That's done, that's done. Turn that off. We'll jump out of that. And let's have a look at... Huh? Ah. Game needs to wake up. There we go. Okay, so fertilized. So that's all that work done. Sorghum is harvest in August. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, prices for sorghum. Best in December. Be August. Might want to get ourselves a grain storage. Nothing really there. Oh, and goats and sheeps are doing the goatee sheepy thing. That is, I think we're going to get another 20 sheep. 10, not 20, 10 sheep. Yeah, them's got a little ways to go. So that'll be good. More sheeps, more wool. Nowhere to sell it. Because why not? Okay, and the other thing I wanted to check was, yeah. So round baler wrappers. Do we really only have... we have that one, which does the smallest, which isn't an upgrade. We're using the fast... Oh, there are more. That one is also only 125. The class is also only 125, and the Pottinger is 150 wrapped, 180 normal, but that's 128, and it's 150 horsepower. The class and the big Deutz can haul that. That's also 150. So I could trade in from that to that. That's 18,000 more, plus ours isn't actually that value. But yeah, that might be... That would then make the bales bigger, so I could... it would be less trips to the store to sell them, although our trailer might be too small to get more than 10 on it. 12, 10. Okay, let us sleep till 6:30. Yes, we will sleep to 6:30. We'll take a look at the map, but I think we've had a lot of fun today, and we've made a ton of money. Oh, fluffiness! I'm building up my wool empire. Yay me! The sheep's got an achievement. So, what's for sale? That's a big cedar. Way too big a cedar. That's a sunflower header. Yes, and that's a frame with nothing on the back of it. So, nothing exciting there. Let's have a look at the old scoreboard. Okay. These are all ready to harvest. There's a lot of harvests out there, so potentially... bale wrapping, dead wood, harvesting. There is stuff, more stuff. Is that sugar beets? Potatoes. Ooh. And red beets. Spinach and potatoes. So really nothing great there. Hoeing. That I can do. And that would be a good contract to take. So I am going to accept that contract. Okay, can we go back to the contract page, please? Wood transport and mowing. Not going to do mowing. That's too low. So I need to get myself a harvester on lease. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Miny, miny, meeny, moe. Harvesters. There we go. It's this one. And... So I could go with that, or I could just say, you know what, this old New Holland, I could probably actually buy this old New Holland. Oh, 155 horsepower. I don't really want to buy... Okay, let's have a look at the old leasing cost for this. Leasing cost is 2,800. If I went with the class, the leasing cost is pricey. And John Deere is scary pricey. Okay, I'm not going to lease something that big. We could look at that. 3,500. And okay, that is 7,500. It's 5,600. Okay, so that has more capacity. That is 8,000. That's actually bigger. I don't know. I might be leasing an old Massey Ferguson. 5,300, 8,000. I might be leasing that. Okay, let's do that. First things first, we will do that. Yeah, there you go. New thing. Trelleborg, Continental. I'll go with those. Okay, we'll lease that. And we'll go back. Go combinations. How wide is that? That's 6 meters. That's not going to fit down the road, so I am going to need to lease that. Design color. I like that. Okay, we'll lease that. Ooh, this is just my weekend vehicle. I just got a thing. 2 achievements in one day. That's just awesome. And we will keep the license plate on because it matches the Harvester, and we will lease that for 51 bucks. Okay. Back up. Okay, so 7,000 in leasing costs. So this is a fairly cheap way to do things for now. Can we get the Harvester behind the thing? This is kind of awkward on this map. Okay, which way round does it go? The other way round, of course it does. So can I fit the Harvester around this side? Oh, that's... okay. I'm guessing if I bought a big one, we would have a little bit of a challenge here. But for right now, that, drop it off, let it seesaw, and back it up. And I have a hoeing contract, so I should get the hoe ready. I'm going to use the tiny, we don't have a very big hoe, so I can use the tiny Deutz on that. Put that up to there. Alrighty, so this is all ready to leave. I'll turn that off. I will class dates. Okay, who's the hoe? Which is the hoe? What's the hoe? I think Osdorken Protocol, believe is the hoe. So let me check our equipment. Vehicles. Osdorken QRM. Huh, that thing. 85 horsepower. Okay, that's not going to tell me what it does. Oh, you up here. Planters, power harrows, disc harrows, speeders. I've gone past it, haven't I? I've gone past it. Weeders. And roticle. That thing there is a hoe. This is good. So, next week, on Farming Simulator 25, Moss Valley Farm, we will be taking this thing out to the field, hoeing somebody else's yard, and starting to cut all those nice looking sorghum. And I also might buy a grain bin and stick it back here. I might need to move the truck. Put a grain bin in the corner there. Might sell the truck. Hey, we'll think about that. But I think for now, we've had a good day. We sold some stuff. We made a ton of money. And our farm needs to grow. I think for now, thank you all for watching. I will be back next week on Moss Valley Farm. But for now, I'm out of here. Great demand at Moss Valley Merchant. Well, we'll find out what that's all about next week too. As I said, for now, I'm out of here. Have fun, everybody, and bye.